Hi, my name is Pete. I'm the director here at Missionlab. This year we've done our training material a little bit differently than we have in past years. This year we'll have one session that's why missions in New Orleans, and then a session for each type of different ministry sites that you may be visiting this year, so that your team can be better prepared for that specific ministry or those specific ministries that you're going to do. Each session should have a basics of that ministry, a biblical reasons for doing that ministry, and then practical suggestions for that ministry, as well as suggestions of things to bring with you, so that we can hopefully better prepare and equip you for coming to Missionlab and doing those ministries in New Orleans. So in this first video, we're going to talk about why missions in New Orleans. Why missions? Missions is something that every Christian has been called to do. Christ called each one of us to go out, tell others about Him and His love and His grace, and share that with those around us, both other Christians and the lost. Why New Orleans? New Orleans is just like any other city. It's full of lost people, but it's also full of Christians. So our goal is that you would come here and you would partner with the Christians here to help reach the lost here in New Orleans. But our goal is also that you would be able to have see different types of ministry. New Orleans is vibrant. It's got a rich culture. It's got jazz music. It's got different types of food, all of that thing. But also it's got the ability to show you different types of ministry. You can do homeless ministry while you're here. You can do construction. You can do kids ministry. You can do prayer walking. You can do evangelism. So you can do all of these different types of ministry. And our goal is that you would come, have an opportunity to do those different types of ministry, and then you would go home and you continue to do that different types of ministry, so that you can not only spread the word and the love of Christ here, but you can spread it back home as well. Here are just a few practical suggestions of ways to help prepare you to come and serve New Orleans. Tip number one. Remember that sin is not an issue of geography, it's an issue of humanity. So there are lost people here in New Orleans, just like there are lost people at home where you are from. Tip number two, come willing to be flexible and willing to serve others and share Christ's love with others. Tip number three, pray for yourself. Pray that God will use you in preparing, but He will also use you while you are here and grow you here. Tip number four, pray for those that you're going to interact with. They will be open to hearing Christ and learning and coming to know Him through you and through your time here.